What am I going to get done this week? What are my new goals? What are my new aspirations? What am I going to accomplish? Hey, how are you? I have a reward as well. Well, it's good. Hey, you know, it should be a great day anyway. What is going on, guys? Good morning. It is Monday morning right here, and if you think like me, Monday is the best day of the week. It's like New Year's with your New Year's resolutions just every week. So it's like a Monday resolution of what am I gonna get done this week? What are my new goals? What are my new aspirations? What am I gonna accomplish? And then you try and get it all done this week. So Monday is the day when you think about it and you know what you need to do and you get it done and you get to work. Monday is a great day. Monday is the best day of the week. So happy Monday, everybody. Now, first and foremost, I do want to apologize that I've kind of screwed up the YouTube uploads every day. Now, the reason I did that is because I'm here in Kansas City and I've been crushing out a lot of work, sitting down just in front of my computer, doing nothing else but that all day, every day, and it's rough. It's a lot of work, but I'm making progress on a lot of really cool things. Now, honestly, one reason that I haven't been going out and filming or even making a video sitting down at my desk is because I'm kind of unmotivated, and it really sucks to be unmotivated, especially here with such creative people all around me, you know, Brax and Hondro and Patrick all around me, and I'm still unmotivated. I still find myself unmotivated to go and make a video. You know, it's really gray outside, it's rainy, it's snowy, it's cold. I don't want to get out of the house. I don't want to go outside. I don't really want to do a lot of things. And that's really making me unmotivated. So today's video for both of us is we're both going to learn how to stay motivated and how to keep going with the things that you need to get done even when you don't really want to do them. So let's go. So I think motivation is a very important thing, and motivation for me means quite a few different things, to be honest. The first one being staying positive, you know, and if you stay positive, then you're keeping a lot of this negative energy out of your life, and that negative energy a lot of times will make you less motivated or bring you down to a level that's not motivating you to push yourself and not pushing yourself. And that goes really well with a really good quote that I like from this guy named Simon Sinek. And if none of you know Simon Sinek, you should definitely check him out because he has a lot of really great things to say. One line that he says is stack the deck. Now, stack the deck, that really resonates with me because it's so important. There's a lot of people that say that you are the direct representation of your 5 closest friends. You are the direct representation of your surroundings. And I think that is very, very, very true. Now, what I mean by stack the deck and what Simon means by stack the deck is surround yourself with people that are that positive energy. You know, surround yourself with people that are going to push you to do better. Surround yourself with people that are going to push you to go further in life and become your fullest potential. Another thing that helps people stay motivated is setting your goals and then setting rewards for when you reach your goals. And this is something that I took from Sam in Denver, is he wakes up early morning every morning, like at the crack of dawn every morning, and he goes to the gym. Now, every day, Monday through Friday, he goes to the gym. Now, after he goes to the gym, since that's one of his goals and it's hard for him to go to the gym, once he goes to the gym, he goes and rewards himself with a smoothie. And every day he goes to the gym and then gets a smoothie. That smoothie motivates him to go to the gym. So setting up those little tiny rewards in life, you know? And with my YouTube videos, I didn't set a reward for myself. I just went blindly, fully into it. So thinking about a reward that I could set for myself is every day after I film a YouTube video, if I post every day on YouTube for 90 days, at the end of that 90 days, I'm gonna reward myself with something awesome. You know, maybe I'll buy myself a new camera. Maybe at the end of that 90 days, I get a new camera, and that motivates me to keep going through it. So setting your goals and then setting a reward from those goals. Another thing that's really important is procrastination, right? And this is a really good strategy that I've used many, many times. The hardest thing is getting started. The hardest thing for me is actually picking up the camera. That is the hardest thing for me. But as soon as I pick up the camera, I keep going. I'm fine. So pushing yourself and being dedicated to one thing in particular is set a timer on your phone. Set a timer on your phone for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes, and tell yourself, I'm gonna work on this task that I've been putting off for these 15 minutes. And what you'll find is, since the hardest thing is actually starting, once the end of that 15 minutes is up, you'll keep going. For me, it's very hard for me to pick up the camera, but as soon as I pick up the camera, I keep going and I make a video. It all kind of goes back to one line that my brother actually told me a super long time ago, which was, if you can control your brain, you can control the universe, right? So that goes down to these little things, right? The little things of when you wake up in the morning, turn around, make your bed. If you make your bed, you'll automatically have a better day. And that's just something in your brain. It's about the simple things, like even if you just smile, if you smile right when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have a better day. It releases a chemical in your brain that makes you happy. If you're happy, you're gonna be able to focus on a lot of things rather than if you're unhappy. Another one would be the 5-4-3-2-1 theory. The 5-4-3-2-1 theory says that 5-4-3-2-1, go. You blindly think about it, you don't think about it, you go blindly into it, and you say 5-4-3-2-1, and then you go. You just go, you do, and you just do it. You know, one thing that Joey says is, just go and do it. The hardest thing for people is just to go and do it. And again, the hardest thing for me, picking up the camera, I can take what Joey says of the hardest thing to do is just to go and do it, and I can just pick up the camera and go using something like the 5-4-3-2-1 theory. All of you that haven't met Handro because he's never been in the vlog before, or maybe way back in the very beginning, this is Handro. I live with him in Kansas City, and he is one of the most motivational, inspirational guys to me, because I'm sure you've heard him typing super aggressively loud in the background of this entire recording, because he's been sitting behind me typing like crazy. So I brought him in to ask him, like, how do you stay motivated? Like, what is it for you that pushes you to keep typing aggressive? Like, what is it for you that keeps pushing you to go further, you know?
I think a lot of it has to do with maybe not even thinking about what keeps you motivated, but just thinking of motivation just as a concept.
Okay.
Like the act of motivation is self-analytical, right? It all comes from yourself. So I think the first step I would say to keep motivated is to think about yourself, right? First, it's like you came into this world, you are your own being, and like because of that, you have to see like what type of rewards you can take from that, right? So it's like, yeah, I could wake up today, spend like 2 hours on my phone, like in my bed, right? Maybe get up, maybe do something, and it's just like every single day that you have on this earth, I believe, through my beliefs, is a gift, right? So it's like, why not use every single day that you have to your advantage, right?
Okay.
I think at first it has to be a selfish thing. Like, I want to use that word like in a positive way, actually. You have to be selfish in the terms of like, because if you're not selfish for yourself, you can't be selfish for other people, right? So it's like, if you want to be a leader, like if you want to lead people, you have to be able to lead yourself.
Yeah.
Like by example, right? A lot of the times, like you ask somebody, like I asked somebody today, I was like, do you think you could be a leader, right? In an interview that I did today for the company that I'm starting. It's like, I asked them, do you think you could be a leader? And they were just like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of that has to do with just leading by example.
Okay.
If you want your team to be leaders, you have to be a leader as well.
It's true.
Like, you have to serve them enough for them to understand what a leader could be, right? It's like,
Yeah.
but push them, because I think this is a very big thing too, because a lot of the times bad mentorship is like when you're teaching somebody and then they get better than you. And then it's just like, well, what do you do? It's like, oh, they don't need me anymore. You have to like see yourself as a stepping stone for a lot of people. You know, it's like when you're trying to lead, when you're trying to make an impression, I think it has to be like, you have to continue the movement.
Yeah.
Leadership.
There's Brax.
You haven't cooked in your life. Do you even know how long it takes to thaw meat?
I don't.
You
I know we kind of got like really abruptly cut off right there by Brax walking in the door like a tornado. Like for you, what like do you have any like strategies that you use or anything like right when you wake up out of the bed in the morning? What do you tell yourself? Or like, you know, for me it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or today's gonna be a great day, or today's the best day of my life. You know, and like you were saying earlier, like I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what like in that sense keeps you motivated?
What I've started to do is pre-planning my days.
Okay.
Because for me, when I wake up, I'm like, I'm not awake. It takes me a very long time to wake up. That's just something that like, just me, I'm not a morning person. So I'm a nighttime person, so before I go to sleep, I usually write a couple of things that'll start the train of like how I'm gonna like attack the day.
Okay.
Right. I mean, you also have to take into account, like, you know, things are gonna happen in your life. Like, you're gonna be stressed. You're gonna be like constantly like questioning everything you do, constantly questioning like even your projects.
Yeah.
Right. All the time, and I think a lot of it has to do with, again, it all goes back to the self, really. Like yourself before others, you know. But not like, I say that like a double-edged sword, right? Like, and there's some people that are just completely selfish. But
Yeah.
what I'm
You say
saying
in a good way.
like in a good way, like how can I present myself today in a way that can impact other people? So it's like a selfish, selfless type of scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
You
okay.
know,
Okay.
it's like, I mean, you're trying to better yourself to help others,
yeah.
right? So I think a lot of the motivation that I get comes from just do something that you're gonna be like in love with, you know, like do something that you can progressively see little, like small changes, and don't be just looking for that really big thing.
Yeah.
Right. Find like take a lot of time in like the small victories, like, oh, I worked all day today. You know, that's a victory in itself. You know, it's like I woke up motivated today. That's a victory in itself. Something else that I probably could say on that regard would be, and I tend to do this a lot too, is like don't spend too much time like thinking about what the project could be. Because it's like a lot of times people are just like, oh, I have this really big idea, it's gonna make me millions of dollars, you know, I'm gonna be this influential person, blah 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 blah, which is a lot of what the goals people have nowadays. But it's just like if you constantly keep telling yourself, yeah, this thing is gonna make me $1 million, this thing is gonna make me like an influential person, what you're doing is you're actually like tricking your brain into releasing dopamine every single day.
Yeah.
So you start getting numb to those really big like things, and then that's why a lot of people give up before things are even done, because in their heads they're already finished.
Okay.
You know what I
That's
mean?
really interesting.
Because
that you
it's
say
like
that.
it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, if you push towards something and you're just like, you know what, like this is gonna make me a millionaire, I'm gonna drive this car, and you have it all in your head, and you're like, oh, this girl's finally gonna like me, I'm gonna have this car, you know, I'm gonna have this big ass house, all these things, and you're imagining in your head, and you're getting like that happiness release from just imagining it, right? And that's a really big problem with a lot of creative people, is that they imagine something already done to the point that in their heads it's already done.
Yeah.
So why do I need to work on it?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, then like that realization sets in, that's gonna take you 10 years to get that thing. And then they get scared out of their minds, because a lot of people hate commitment. Commitment is something that requires years and years of practice.
Yeah.
You know, commitment is something that just like, you know, it's like, it can be taught, but really the only way that you can learn to be committed is to commit to something. Yeah, you know, that's really it. You just have to push yourself every single day, because after a while, though, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. But after a while, you're just gonna wake up and be like, well, I'm doing this, right? It's like I've already done this. You know, it's just pushing yourself to be a better person, like every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I was telling you earlier, like the only difference between people that make it, people that don't make it, so the people that don't make it stopped.
Dude, and I think that that's so beautiful right there, and that goes a lot with like all the things that Joey said as well in the interview video with Joey, and he says like you just have to do it, you know, if you just keep doing it, you just keep doing it, you just do it, then, you know, he also goes and says do what you love and the money will follow, or do what you love. If you're doing what you love, you never work a day in your life. You know, and I think that ties in a lot with motivation and staying inspired to do something every day, you know? And I think it's a beautiful place to end off right here. I'm going back to daily uploads on YouTube right this very moment, starting with today, right now. Happy Monday. I am going to leave you with keep living like a drunk little kid, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.